Good afternoon, everybody. This is Cryos, and today I'm going to do a video of an area a friend of mine named Zane found, and it looks to be a very detailed crypt underneath and around Karazhan. Now, from what I can tell, this place never made it in-game. So we're going to explore a little bit and check it out. Alright, so we're going to take this first offshoot to the right and see what's at the end of the walk. Alright, looks like we're coming into our first big room. Now, as you can tell, there's a bunch of rooms. They look like little tombs, and the doors, let's check them out. Nope, there it goes, it's opening. And nothing. Now, if I'm right, this is an old beta area, or probably a patch, that they wanted to implement but found no real reason to. If anything, it would have made for a hell of a dungeon instance. I mean, getting lost in the crypts under Karazhan, I could see a few uses for that. Oh, looks like we're coming to the back of the room, and that's all it is one giant room full of dirt, bones, and other rooms. Okay, so let's head back, see what else we can find down here. Now, I've already explored this before I started recording, so I kind of know what's down here, but I didn't explore all of it. Alright, now as you can see, I turned on my UI, and as it says Doodad Wrought Iron Door. Now, what that means for those who've never seen like a beta key, anything on the beta where it says, oh, this isn't fully implemented, that's what it means. That's basically code for we didn't put this shit in game. Nor we didn't utilize it in game, I should say. Alright, we're going to go back the way we came and take the other route instead of going up that one ramp. I think all the routes pretty much converge on each other, but I'm not sure. Oh wait, no, I think I'm going down. That was random. Alrighty, so here we come. We're entering a big room, and it looks like a giant sand trap. It's almost like Blizz got bored, went into a graveyard, and decided to make a sand castle out of a couple of the loose graves. Really kind of creepy. Now, over here, we have more of the test doors that were never utilized. As you can see, they'll light up. But unfortunately, these do not open. Oh wait, yes they do. When I tested them earlier, they didn't open. Cool, we can fully explore this. And not much there except a couple drop down points, which we're not going to take. And as you can see from the channel changing, it's got me bouncing between Duskwood and Deadwind, which means this is actually a pretty expansive area. Now, we have an underwater area with nothing but chains, and this is by far the creepiest thing we found. It is a giant underwater prison. Now, it's got everyone hanging upside down in the water trying to float, but they're all tied up. This shows how twisted Blizzard can get, in my opinion. Now, it's all bolted to the ground. It's pretty big, and as you can see down in the corner there's a walkway, or a path to go up. It takes us further down, but we'll check it out in a minute. As you can see, everyone is floating. this has got to be the trippiest Pennywise, reference I've ever seen. Just makes you hear Tim Curry's voice going, "Everyone floats down here." Alright, enough creepiness. Let's head on up. Now, it's pretty much the most impressive room of the whole place, is the floating dungeon here. But, there's a little bit more to explore. As you can see, this is about where it ends on this portion. It's a giant wood. I don't know if those are wooden posts in the foundation, or I mean that's what they look like. But we have a sinkhole. Doo-doo-doo. Honestly, like I said, this would have made a really cool raid if they could have found something like a precursor to Buried and Hold, I think, or Volta Archivon, an underground, well, more so Buried and Hold, underground prison. Had they found a use for it, or maybe like an event using Karazhan, probably could have made it a little bit cooler and brought it to people's attention. I swear, every time I come through here, that "It" reference just pops in my head. Alright, so now we're going to go down, and we're going to take this little underside, see what's on the other side of this. I'm so glad my guy's an undead, that way I don't have to worry about, dying when I swim. Unless I go AFK to make like a sandwich or something. Alright, so to either side, nope, just this side, you have a path, and it looks like there's some of the posts that I mentioned. I guess they are wooden posts, but you also have more dirt, more walkways, and that's a big ass pile of bones. Makes you wonder how many midgets got lost down here to make that big ass pile of bones. And this pretty much does it. I mean, that's the bottom. This is pretty much all of it. I mean, there's a little side panel here. I don't know. It's covered, and it's like a corner hole in the wall. I don't know, Harry Potter's bedroom if it was in WoW. And you drop down here, you have a massive pool of water. It's pretty expansive. And if you look up at the right angle, which would be under these, you got a couple drop down points. And I could have swore they dropped down from where we were, but I don't know. Let's go check that out. Because there were a couple holes in the ground up by those gates, and I didn't want to jump down because I wasn't quite sure where they led. I don't know though. I mean, these chains, seeing them, you see as expansive as this is, it makes you wonder why Blizzard didn't put it in, or beyond an area that I got a feeling I'm not supposed to be in. But in case Blizzard watches this, tries to ban my ass, all I did was take a summon. So suck it. Yeah, but with all this change, this would make a hell of a boss fight. All these chains, I don't know, use them to wrap up a boss, hook him, make him float upside down due to a debuff, and then beat the living shit out of him. Because honestly, after seeing Buried and Hold and looking for raid, oh, went the wrong way. We need more shit that has actual mechanics. You gotta wonder, who did you have to piss off to get locked? Is this what Medivh did with dinner guests who, farted at the table? I mean, because that's a fucked up punishment. Now, I'm all for you do something wrong and you get caught, serve your time. What do you have to do to get locked in an underwater dungeon where you're chained to something floating upside down? That's a whole new level of fucked up in my book. I think we're going to take the middle hole. As you can see, like I mentioned, there are holes here. I got a feeling they drop down to that area we were just in. I mean, obviously we are above it, and well, Yep, because I think that's the overpass piece, like in the middle between the two holes. So yeah, we're not gonna jump that. I'm gonna go up and see if I can get out the gate. I don't like my UI being on while filming, but sometimes I just need to sprint. It makes shit so much faster as a rogue. I feel like a torn if I don't use it. Yep, it does look like every one of these extra roads here goes off to those big ass rooms with the gates and the chambers. Nope, looks like this gate won't open. Oh, that's kind of shitty. I gotta ask him how he got down here. Alright, that looks like it's about it. Like I said, I'll ask my buddy how the hell he got down here, and I'll probably post it in the comments or something. Oh, wow. Well, I guess we'll take one quick jump. You mentioned there was a hole in the floor. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's what the pile of bones was for. That was fucked up. Alright, folks, Cryos. This was a Gaming Geeks production, and I'm out.